baby boy. Good morning. Were you just letting me know you're awake? Good morning. Good morning, all. Happy Wednesday. There's a dog behind me, isn't there? She thinks she's coming to feed the birds. No, you're not. You have to stay in here. Happy Wednesday. Tim is he's at a conference in Sydney today. So he flew out this morning. He woke up at like 2 o'clock. Drove the few hours to the airport. And then his flight left about 6 a.m.-ish. And then he'll be back on another flight 7 p.m. this afternoon. Or tonight. Because he does not like spending the night away from home. He's a very big homebody. He's a bit special like that. I wouldn't mind a night away personally. I put Charlie to bed 5 times last night. He was just so unsettled, uncomfortable. Who knows? Unfortunately, he has no words to tell me what's wrong. Anyway, this is all to say, you are in for another fun day of Hannah Does Solo Parenting. There's not much on the agenda. Honestly, I'm pretty exhausted already. And we'll see where the morning takes us. Charlie's just had a feed. It was very cute in his new jammies this morning. I'm about to make a tea. See if I can get some of the kitchen cleaned before he's properly out and about for the day. So wish me luck. I feel like I unintentionally lied before. Because I said there's not much on the agenda. I remembered while I was doing the dishes, there's actually quite a bit on the agenda already, because last night I started writing my to-do list for the day. I am going to make sweet potato puree, and I'm also going to use some of that sweet potato puree to make Charlie some homemade chicken nuggets, which I've never done before, so we'll see how it goes. I also need to make him more gummies because he's been out for a while. And, I am missing that little easy snack to give him. Also washing, also the usual chaos. So I'm going to do that. I'm currently also doing the dishes while this tea brews. Brews is the word. So I'm going to do that because Charlie, I can hear him making noise in the other room. I think he's also shut his bedroom door, which I don't like. Because it normally means he's doing something sneaky. I don't know if you can hear him going, "Ee." That's his fun noise now. Anyway, I'm going to get on with the dishes. You know, as I'm filming this, I realise there's washing on the line. So that's fun. Morning again. It is just past 8:30. Charlie's having his brekkie. He finally wants to sit down and have a snack. Is it yummy? I made him eggs and cheese for breakfast. He hasn't eaten that in a long time because he used to have it quite a bit and then must have got turned off it and decided every time he saw it he needed to throw it immediately. But, you know, it's been long enough. I think it's worth a try, and I don't even know if it'll work, but it's one tiny little, it literally was the smallest little egg, so I thought, why not? We just got off the phone with Timmy. Insert clips of no sound FaceTime call. Charlie likes talking to his dad. What do you got? Yeah, so Charlie got to chat with his dad. Tim is doing okay. He's landed safely. He's been on the train. He got a bit confused because the train system has changed. But he's doing good. He's a good lad, that Timmy. I've just finished my cup of tea, finished the dishes. So there's a couple more things to do this morning, but right now is a somewhat quiet moment of peace. Rude! We have reached the part of the morning where someone cannot be trusted with clothes. Can you? You can't be trusted. No, not with the privileges of outfits. So we are having some playtime in his room. He's feeling some motions. Hi. Are we gonna do some playing? Some counting? Just some nice, quiet, unproductive for me, but good for him fun. Wow, destruction. Hello again. I think I mentioned I was going to make homemade chicken nugget kind of things today for Charlie. And I realized if I'm using the blender, I should probably do it when he's not sleeping. So I quickly cut up some chicken breast. It's meant to be ground chicken, but I reckon if I chuck it through the food processor, it'll all ground up and mix through. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Add sweet potato. There's a whole recipe. Once again, there is a recipe, but I'm not the greatest at following them. So I'm starting with the recipe and I may improv because I also don't have breadcrumbs. And, you know, I'm not good at being told what to do when it comes to food. Hang on, I'm going to ground this up. Golly gosh. Let's try that again. Yeah, that looks pretty ground. How much? We measure with the heart. Cute! Okay, so now we literally just measure into like 1 tablespoon size scoops. Roll in my improvised breadcrumbs, which is just oat flour that I blended up a couple weeks ago. And then form into little balls and I'll chuck them in the air fryer. And the kitchen looks chaotic because I'm doing what I can with the time I have. My son is already making noises in the other room and he has to go to bed soon. So let's do this. Alrighty, so this made 24 nuggets in total. Yeah, they're not perfect. The recipe says you can spray them in oil. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to see how they bake. But yeah, I'm going to pop these in the air fryer and see how they go. And I'll show you that after, put my watch on, after my son goes to sleep. So if you can hear him, he will be unconscious. So that sounded threatening. He's going to go to have a nap. Yeah. Okie dokie. As you can tell, there's a child running around. I got his bedtime off by an hour because I forgot what time we woke up. But the nuggets are done, I think. The issue with nuggets that have sweet potato in them is that they're naturally like a pinky orange colour and it's hard to tell when it's actually cooked. So I probably overcooked them, but they look and smell done. I'm just always paranoid when cooking chicken because I know it's one of those things that can make you sick. Shall we do a taste test, Charlie? Shall we do a taste test? In our very messy kitchen that Mum's got to clean. Ready? I'll give you one. Give Mum one. Eat. Cheers. Don't put it down. The oat flour didn't really act as breadcrumbs. I mean, it gave it a little bit of a coating, but it's not as crispy as it would be if you use breadcrumbs, which is fine. I'm not fussy, and I mean he is, but I don't think he knows the difference. Do you want to try it? Yummy! Yummy! Isn't that right? Do you want to let a little bit more? Do we? Lots to process. Do you know what anymore? Well, this bodes well. No, you don't get, those are exactly what I'm holding in my hands. Well, he at least swallowed it, which is better than sometimes when I give him new foods. So, partial win, I guess. It's more rain. Oh my gosh, it was meant to be sunny all day. I should probably get the washing off the line. Shouldn't I, buddy? Now we are getting close to Charlie bedtime. So I will head and deal with my son. Well, I'll check in later. Hello again. It is a couple hours later. When Charlie was down for his nap, I just had lunch and I edited, and uploaded the video from yesterday. And then when he woke up, he decided to do this super fun thing that he's never done before, which is roll off the side of the bed onto the floor and smack his head on the wall. So that was fun, and that gave me a bit of a panic. But as you can see, he's still a happy little boy. He's had an ice pack on his head. He had some milk. He needed some cuddles because I think he was more shocked than anything. But he's got a bit of a scratch on his face from his hand. And a little bit of a bruise on his head, but he seems okay. I called my mum. She's a nurse, works at the hospital. And I asked her for what I need to keep an eye out for. Her first question was, what would you have done back in your childcare days? I was like, call the parent. I'm now the parent. I can't do that anymore. So I called my parent. And yeah, she's someone to look out for, but truly, he seems absolutely fine. Seems like he just had a fun adventure. Are you eating the VeggieTales? Don't eat the VeggieTales. Don't do it. Anyway, just another day in the life with a toddler. Because whose idea was it to make babies this fragile and so stupid? Did someone put that on a t-shirt? So I'll probably do the gummies de Savo. I'm going to keep a closer eye on him. I plan on getting more stuff done, but I think keeping an eye on this butthead is going to be top priority. Clearly, he's fine. Hello again. I'm in the kitchen. Charlie's on the floor. Gummies are on the stove. He's playing with the strainer because it makes him happy. Isn't that right? Yes, it does. And yeah, I'm going to make the watermelon gummies from Homestead on the Rock that we got once again with their malt. Works like a charm. I actually sent the recipe to one of my mates yesterday because she was saying she struggles to get any nutrition to her daughter's diet. So I recommended this because you can add in the turmeric, you can add in, XYZ. So yeah, that's what's happening. What do you think, Charlie? You excited? Oh, he's so much better now. Anyway, I'm gonna just dissolve this, do the extra stuff. Basically do what I gotta do to make the gummies. Spoke to Tim as well on my lunch break. He's doing well. He misses us. All that stuff. Gummies have come in clutch with Charlie. Like, for some reason, he's decided that that is the best texture in the world and that is the best thing we could ever offer him. I know, I'm talking about you. And so truly, it is like pretty standard for me to have at least one form of gummy in the house at a time. Right now we have none, which is very odd for us. So, hence doing this today. Squeeze of citrus. It's meant to be lime, but we got lemons. So many lemons. Tim's dad's tree is overflowing. And I'm not kidding when I say he came home with a bag full. Like a bag full. So many lemons. So we use what we have. And what we have is a crap ton of lemons. Oh, goodness me. Alrighty, it should just fit the one mold, but I got the second just in case. Because I always find there's some form of overflow amount, even if it's just one extra gummy. Okay. There you go. So it'll be 8.5 gummies, and I'll cut the watermelon into halves, so that he's got, so they go further, and also they're massive anyway. So yeah, that's another thing off the to-do list today. Boy's asleep, washing is away. And there are birds waiting to be fed. So I'm going to do that. Good afternoon, all. It is Charlie's last awake window for the day, And we've got no Timmy to go on a walk with, so I thought we'd kick the ball around a little bit. The kookaburras think it's feeding time. Let's play with the ball, Charlie. You stand. Kick it. Kick it. Good boy. Oh, you lost it. Can you kick it? Wow, there he goes. There he goes. Wow, there you go. Kick it. Wow, good boy. Keep going. You're tripping over it. Keep going. Yay! I get it. You can't get it. Ah, you can't get it. No! No! Oh, you got it! Yay! Woohoo! Woohoo! I love you. Whoopsie doopsie. Don't mind us, I'm just holding my son's hand as I walk down my driveway. This is a new routine we've started. Partly to help with his sleep, because it's good for them to see the sun setting and all that stuff, circadian rhythm, etc. And partly because it's so dang wholesome. Yeah. It's just my favourite time of day. With that, I think it's time we settle into our nighttime routine. And I'll probably wrap up the video for today. So this is just my life with my little man, who I love. Can you say bye-bye? Bye! Bye!